Hey everybody, here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Roboquest going for the Oopsie achievement. This is to trigger Billy Boom's explosion. Billy Boom is going to be an option that you can get for the first boss that you encounter in the game. So make sure you start up a run, and then your goal is to get to the first boss room. The first boss room is always going to be at the end of Chapter 2. So, of course, this is going to require that you get through the entirety of Chapter 1. About halfway through Chapter 1, once you get to the first safe room, you're going to get the three-way fork in the game where you need to decide on how the rest of Chapter 1 is going to play and ultimately where you end up in Chapter 2. So, any of the three paths do potentially end with you having a boss encounter. However, for the sake of simplicity, we're going to go with the shortest path, which is going to be through Oasis. So, make sure you go through the door that has the Oasis sign on top of it, and make sure you try to power through the rest of Chapter 1. Once you get to the end chapter door, you're going to start out in Oasis. So, make sure you load that in. Once you are in Oasis, you're going to need to get through the entirety of Chapter 2. So, make sure you just keep following the path. It's going to be pretty linear at this point, so you can't really get lost, even if it is your first time through. So make sure you power through Chapter 2, and then hopefully you can make it all the way to the end where the boss room is. It should be designated by the icon with the skull on it. You have a little bit of a safe room right before you tackle the boss, so do take the time to heal and then prepare your gear. But nonetheless, once you step through that boss room door, you're going to have three potential options as a first boss. You can have Diggy Mole, Dr. Turret, but the one we're looking for is going to be Billy Boom. He looks like this. So once you have this specific boss encounter appear out of the random, make sure you try to fight the boss like normal. You're going to notice as his health bar dips below 25%, you're going to get a warning that says do not destroy. Now, normally you are going to want to stop firing and then head behind him to pull the trigger. However, in order to get this achievement, what you want to do is want to make sure you keep shooting him. What's going to happen is he's going to detonate, but that's also going to blow up the planet and also give you a game over. That should cut your run short, unfortunately, but thankfully you do get an achievement out of it. So there it is. It's going to be for 10 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.